Hey guys, Mystery Dan here again. So, I've been getting some questions. I've been having some thoughts on raising taxes. Now, I know this probably isn't a very popular topic, but I think it needs to be talked about. Most people in politics say they're not going to raise taxes. And now we have a president who ran on not raising any taxes on people, 250,000 or above, etc., etc. But what people need to understand is taxes can be raised without raising taxes. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to be on the same page at this point. Everybody's thinking, well, what does this mean? How can we process this information? Raising taxes without raising taxes? Doesn't make any sense. Well, let me give you an example. Right now, Barack Obama will allow the Bush tax credits to expire, which may or may not be a good thing, but regardless, that is essentially raising our taxes. The credits in which we have been privileged to live under thus far for the past, 8 years will be going away, and that will raise our taxes. Another example is they are now going to limit deductions and acceptable business expenses on tax forms. Does that make sense to you? Do you see where that could raise your taxes? Okay, let's say last year we'll just say for example, last year you spent $1,000 on paper clips. Maybe this year they're not allowing the deduction of paper clips. So now you will take that $1,000 expense and you will take it in the ass because you have no other option. Now you cannot claim it as a business expense. That is another way of raising taxes, and they are actually doing this. Not with paper clips, but, just in general. They can also adjust tax brackets. They can add more tax brackets. They can say, well, what tax bracket do you fit in now? Normally we have the lower income class that does not normally even pay any taxes. You have your middle class and your upper class. But there's all kinds of different scales in which what percentage you would pay. Now there is another way of raising taxes, and that's raising the taxes of businesses. You're not raising the taxes on anyone's personal income, but when you raise taxes on a business, let me show you the way businesses work. If something costs $10, they're going to sell it for $20. If you raise the tax on a business, it will then cost them $12. They will then charge $24. Do you see how this works? It's not like you can just do things to businesses and you will not feel it. It's the way this thing works. If you add cost to a business, the cost will be put onto the consumer. Regardless of what anyone wants to think or believe, that's the way it works. That's the way everything works in business, in taxes, in expenses. Everything gets pushed onto the consumer. Now, if gas costs 5 cents a gallon to produce, to sell, to buy as a retail location like a gas station, if it cost them 5 cents, do you think gas would cost $3 like it does now, $3.50 I think. No, gas would cost about 15 cents. This is the things that people don't understand. They don't want to believe. They don't look at them. They don't question. They just accept it. They believe what they're told. Let me tell you one thing. You can't believe anything you're told. Because everyone is lying to you. If you like Barack Obama, if you like George Bush, then you're an idiot. Neither are honest people. They're politicians. They lie. Surprise. It's obvious. They campaign so hard to get where they are, and they never do what they say they're going to do. But people don't even care. They just accept that maybe they are doing what they think they were going to do, when they're not. But they just believe what they're told. So, I would just ask that you question some things. Quit being retarded. And think. And all of you also that are wondering, why is he wearing a mask? Why does he have a mask on? I'm gonna make a video and explain why I have a mask on. If you are really concerned, hey, why does he have a mask? Why does he change the tone of his voice? It's all in another video.